All right, and welcome to round 3 of the Hour of Devastation draft here on Community Matters Cast. We will be on the play, and we'll have to mulligan this hand immediately. I mean, the power here is pretty good, but you can't keep a one-lander. However, this is actually a pretty good hand here, so I'm happy to keep this. Cartouche, I think, is going to be fine here, because we can slap Cartouche on the Avenger, which would be pretty nice. Or maybe Cartouche on the Scrapper might be. I think Cartouche on the Scrapper might actually be the better option there. Because getting to attack with 3/4 with Menace and First Strike seems pretty good here. Alright, blue-black. Can be an annoying combination. What do we got? Kenra Eternal. Okay. So I think we will attack with the Avenger and just go ahead and exert. Yeah, so I think we'll just go ahead and attack here. Go ahead, get in for those 3 points of damage, and we'll run out the Scrapper. Alright, so, what are we hoping to draw here? Probably a Plains, I think, actually. It'd be nice to be able to play both the Cartouche and the Spearmaster in one turn. Oh, interesting. Alright. So they're holding that back. That's going to make things annoying for them, because we're going to get to go Cartouche on the Scrapper, which is pretty good. Happily get a 1/1 dude. So now the thing is, they can't actually kill our guy. So we can just attack normally, and we just, you know... they could bounce the Scrapper, I guess. But either way, we're going to get to kill creature first. And the second half of that isn't going to be enough. Yep, and they're bouncing him back to hand. Sure. Yeah, well, like I said, they could bounce him back. And they did. So that does put us off now. Oh, wow. Cartouche of Ambition. That's a beating. Yeah, 2/4 lifelinker. That's a pretty good card right there. That's a pretty good card right there. So Sandblast will be good when we're able to play it. But we're not able to play it yet. So I think we take the damage here, unfortunately. We definitely need to kill that guy soon, though. Double Kenra Scrapper. So, normally I would want to play the Scrappers. The problem is, even a Scrapper and a Warrior double blocking isn't going to be enough to kill the Survivor. It's tempting to do it for being able to block the Afflict creature, but I think stopping the lifelink in the end is going to be more advantageous for the race. So I think we'll just go ahead, get in for a point of damage here. The Warrior does have Vigilance after all. Let's go ahead, get in for a point here. And we'll go ahead and pass. And then we'll plan on sandblasting the Survivor. At the very least, if it dies, so they could play something like Supernatural Stamina, which is just a black. He does get the creature back, but that's still 2/1 because he has to play the Stamina, and he loses the Cartouche. Okay. Could have also bounced it back, but even any card there, like, you save the Survivor, but you still lose a creature, so I'm okay with that here. Okay, Grizzly Survivor. That's not the worst creature we could see here. Definitely not the worst. So I think we're happy. So this is actually, I mean, it's just a great card for us here. But I think we're happy to just go ahead and play out the Scrapper. So yeah, we'll play out the Scrapper. It's funny, you can see how big a difference unsummon made in this game, right? Like we were winning, you know, it looked like we were going to be in a very good position to kind of win the race, and then with that single card, they flipped the tempo entirely. So now our opponent's the aggressor, right? And we're kind of, you know, backpedaling. So I don't think, so if they attack, we're not going to block the survivor. Wow, wins. And targeting Kenra. This poor Kenra has gotten bounced so many times. So what did I hit on us? Mountain and... Oh, 2 mountains. Well, that's annoying. That's distinctly annoying. Oh boy. Okay, well, I think I just go... no, we won't attack. We won't block that just yet. And we're down to 10, which doesn't feel great. Pesh isn't, again, it's not a terrible draw here. I think we just want to play the Scrapper, though. Maybe we actually play the Spearmaster. Because that way the Spearmaster can trade with the Survivor. And I think in this case, I'm just kind of inclined to want to trade things a little bit more. So go ahead and get in with the Warrior. Because even if they pump this guy, it's the pump is only on the front half, and so the Spearmaster would still actually kill the Survivor there. And if they want to get in for 2 with the Eternal, I'm okay with that. Wow, 5s. Ooh, okay. Well, that will be quite a card to deal with. It's able to attack and get in with the Afflict creature. Oh, that's frustrating. But I think we're just going to have to live with that here. So go ahead, we'll take the 2. Jeez. Oh, man. Oh, man. Normally I'm happy to have all these spells in hand, but this is not one of those times. Okay. So we need to play the Scrapper. Because now we can... So now we can go ahead and actually... We're able to trade everything. So we can go, well, so we can eat the Kenra here. We can kill the Survivor, and if he attacks with the Serpent, yeah, then we just jump with the Warrior, I think. He's got a lot of mana open, so I have a bad, like, I mean, there's just not a lot we can do here, right? Like, we have to take the point from that. The upshot is he doesn't have any trample that I can see. Okay, so he was willing to trade with all that. So he didn't hit on anything there, or if he did, he didn't play it. So I think we go ahead and run out the Survivors. Because now actually if we double block this, Supreme Will, yep, that's pretty good. I cannot pay for that. Yeah. Might have been right to play the Kapesh and cycle the Pursue Glory, maybe? But yeah, because now we just have to chump him. Not a lot else we can do there. Yeah. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. Yeah. God, we just have to keep playing creatures until... Oh, man. I mean, I don't think we're winning this game. I'm almost very confident in that lack of winning. But, you know, it's good practice to go ahead and play it out, so I think we just go ahead and play the Scrapper. Maybe the Aven would have been a better card to play there. But on the off chance that we get to a point where we can start attacking, you know, having the Aven be able to give things kind of pseudo-vigilance would be nice. Yeah, I mean, he just gets to keep doing that until we find... Wow. Oh, man. 3 lands to start, and... How many turns later? A lot of turns later. We haven't drawn a single land. We have 3 lands, we're running 16 lands, right? So we have 13 lands and 22 cards. Yeah, I think we just have to... We're just going to concede. Well, do we just concede this game? Probably. Because even if we get to play Oketra, we're not going to be able to really use Oketra. Pursue Glory does nothing for us right now. Nor does the Kopesh or the Aven. So I think we're just going to go ahead and concede this game. Turns out kind of hard to play a game of Magic when you only have 3 lands. Wow, and we've had to go through 2 more draw steps. 3 more draw steps before we got to a creature. Oof. Okay. So we saw their deck. There looks like they're just kind of a solid blue-red cycling deck. I think we go ahead and cut Pursue Glory here. That doesn't feel great. We might... Let's see. What's going to be a more useful card to play here? We might bring in the Mummy, just to have another cheap creature. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do here. We'll play first. Hopefully we have a keepable hand. Oh, God, I don't think we can keep this. We have 3 lands, we have Oketra, but we have to draw a red in order to be able to play anything outside of Oketra. But if we play Oketra, then that's... Yeah, well, you know what? We'll go ahead and keep this. This is a very bad keep, and I probably shouldn't keep this because you really want both the cards. But our deck already functions poorly with, you know, relatively few cards in hand. And, you know, we empty our hand quickly. We don't have a great way to get cards back. So I think we just have to hope. Whew. Like I said, I have to hope we draw into it, and we did. Again, far luckier than we have any right to be there. But now it means that we're going to be able to just run out our creatures. So Canary Eternal. Sure. Seems good here. Let's see. So play the Scrapper, probably, so it holds that back. Or maybe just go ahead and play the Survivors. We'll go ahead and play the Survivors. It's a 3/3, which feels pretty real. Next turn, I suspect we'll play the Devastator. 1, 2, 2. Ooh, Ruin Rat. Oh, that's kind of annoying. So they're not attacking. Okay. Well, in this case, I'm very fine building up my board. I might actually go ahead and play the Earth Shaker. And then attack with the Survivors. And attack with the Survivors and that. No, that doesn't feel great here. I think we'll actually just go ahead and play the Devastator. Because if we draw a land... Actually, you know, let's go ahead and just play Oketra. Because we have 3 creatures in hand that we can all play. And yeah, I think that seems okay here. Because then either, if we draw a land, we can play both the Scrapper and the Earthshaker in a single turn. Seems fantastic. Okay, Naga Oracle. On top. Okay. Either way, I suspect we'll probably play the Earthshaker. So that's interesting. So we can actually play 2 creatures here. The Earthshaker, I think I'm fine with attacking. I don't want to attack with the Crop Captain, though. Maybe we actually just go ahead and run out the Devastator. Big creature, that gives us 3 creatures. And then I think we just go ahead and attack with Oketra here. I mean, they have to start chumping creatures. Let's see. So I only put 1 back on top. Okay. Yeah, I think we just start attacking here. I mean, that's 6 damage right there unless he chumps. I mean, wow, you're not going to chump that? 6? Sure, I'll take... Yeah, I'll take the 6 damage on you. Because if he swings back out, then I get to hit in with a ton of stuff. Final reward, okay. There it is. There it is. Well, that would have been the one card that would do a pretty good job of messing my stuff up. Okay. So I think we do go ahead, well, So it's tempting to want to play the Earthshaker. But I'm not sure. I think let's see. How do we want to attack here? So the Rune Rat's annoying. That's pretty certain here. The Crop Captain, I don't know I want to give up to the Rat. But the thing is, if I attack with all of them, the Rat can kill at most one creature. And I think would have to... Well, let's see. So if we attack with all of them, then he'll probably have... He would have the Oracle block the Captain. And then would have the Rat probably block the Survivors. And would have the Eternal chump the Devastator, I suspect, is how that would go down. So I think not having the Oracle be able to block here seems pretty good. And then we get to have 4 guys, we'll be able to... Yeah, so I think this seems like the play. And then we'll probably actually play the Paramount in second main, just so we have another creature down the board. I think we need to really kind of press our advantage here. Yeah, the final reward was, that was just a great find for him. So, play the Earthshaker, target the Oracle. Because if this guy dies, sure, that's fine. So go ahead and target the Oracle. Now we can get in with everybody. We'll probably go ahead and just exert the Survivors. So attack here, attack and exert. So everybody gets buffed by 1 point. Yeah, so it's a lot of damage presented here. Okay, yep, gonna block there, gonna block there. He'll take 7. Yep, and you'll exile probably one of those 2 cards, which is fine. And then I'll happily go ahead and play out the Paramount. And I can start attacking with the Devastator next turn, which will be nice, because we can get in for Afflict. With that, oof. Okay, yeah, gonna, yep, kill him. Seems good, and, 3 lifelink. Man, 2 games in a row now. That Cartouche of Ambition is just an excellent card. So I don't know if he'll attack in, because he gains 3. Yeah, so he's just gonna hold that back, which seems like a smart decision here. So I think I go ahead and put the Cartouche on him. If he has Winds of Rebuke or Unsummon, that's going to be really annoying. And he has that. Okay, so that guy gets bounced back, and that dies. Sure. Okay, well, do we play the Aven here, or do we play the Scrapper? I think we'll go ahead and play the Scrapper. I think the Menace is pretty good, and has kind of the opportunity to get in for a solid chunk of damage. Oh, man. Okay, if we ever draw... If we can draw 2 more lands, actually, I would be very okay with that. Yeah, so you're going to get in for 3. It's annoying because you'll gain the life off that, but I don't actually have enough power on the board to kill your guy, so you just have to be content with that. Play another creature, Cunning Survivor. Okay. Okay, so if we get 1 more land, we get to bring back the Earthshaker, and... I mean, it's not going to be like win the game on the spot, but it'll be pretty good there. So I think here we actually go ahead and play the Devastator, because that pumps the Paramount. Would have been nice to be able to play the Avon, but I think I'm fine with the Supreme Will. Oof. No, okay. Well, we'll get in with the Scrapper. Take him down to 7. He'll go back up to 10. But if he attacks with both creatures... No, okay. That's fine. Yep. You got it. And if he doesn't play another creature... Strategic planning. Okay. So as long as he doesn't play another creature, I might win here. So put Swamp and Grizzly Survivor into the graveyard. Land would have been nice. Go ahead and play the Avon. So that's going to be pretty relevant to that. So I think, let's see. Well, do we just want to make sure we kill the Oracle here? Or do we try and set up for something, let's see, so we go up to 13. And then I would be able to get in for 6, 8, 12, 14 with that? Or do I just go... yeah... I think I go ahead and just get in with the Scrapper. And just, like, keep that from getting too high. Blur is going to be a good card when I have a chance to use it. Another strategic planning. Okay. Interesting. Well, you're digging through your deck for something. Oh man, if I can just hit one land. I mean, there are a number of, like, cards that would be pretty alright here to draw. So you'll attack with the Oracle. Sure. Got it. Well, let's do it. I mean, he could have a bounce spell. Wow, okay, went ahead and scooped. Whew. Alright, we got there. Alright, we got there, guys. We got there. So that's pretty good. Draw card. Yeah. Cool. Alright, we managed to get there. Woo, that was close. That was close. Alright, well, here we go. I don't know I want to change too much about this deck. I think we're just gonna run it back. Hopefully we just have a good keep that we don't have to be worried about getting greedy on. Yeah, it's close. This seems pretty good. We have a 2-drop, we have a 3-drop, we have a pseudo removal spell. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this hand. I mean, it could quickly get bad if we flood out, is actually what I was going to say next. But, well, you know, here's hoping for the best, right? Here's hoping for the best. So they got 2-drop. Yep. Vile Manifestation. It's a pretty good card. So we'll just go ahead and play the Paramount. And we might actually hold the Earthshaker back for a turn or two. Okay, go ahead and get in for 1. I'm okay with that. Tragic Lesson. Okay. Trying to pump him up a little bit more. So it doesn't look like our opponent's going to be in trouble for the land since he cast away a swamp. But this, wow. Alright, well, we will have plenty of lands, that's for sure. Alright, so we'll go ahead, get in with the Paramount. It is actually kind of interesting to note that we do now, we have enough lands that will actually be able to eternalize the Earthshaker when we play him, so it'll be pretty good. We get to play this guy, blank a creature. Yep. Oketra, so that's good to see. I think we'll go ahead and run out the Earthshaker. See if he counters this. Honestly, I'm kind of, like, if he counters it, he counters it. I'm fine with that. I would rather him counter this. Supreme Will. Countervailing Winds. Okay, yep. 3. Sure, you got me. I will not pay for him. So, we'll just go ahead and pass here then. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and pass. I think that's fine. It would have been terrible if Oketra had gotten countered there. That would have been real feel bad. Strategic planning, sure. So you're really digging through your deck. I mean, I guess you're also just trying to put cards with cycling in your yard, so that makes sense. Open fire. So 2 nice pieces of removal now, once we're able to actually do that stuff. I don't think... So they could actually just, I mean, they could just cycle something here, and that would kill him. Actually, I'm kind of okay, because it's only on that. So, yeah, actually, let's go ahead and just attack. Attack and exert, or just attack? Let's attack and exert. Honestly, we'll just go ahead and Sandblast the dude. Just like, that could be a very annoying creature later on. So, yeah, I think I'm happy doing that. We can play Mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sure. Well, he's tapped out now, which is fantastic. Because now we get to play Oketra. And if he wants to attack with the Serpent, he is welcome to. But I'll get to play the Kenra next turn, which is great. If I draw a land, I might actually play the Elite, and then that Lethal Sting. Okay. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, go ahead, get in for your 4. Let's see. What do we got here? Kenra Scrapper. Well, I think we'll go ahead and run out the Scrapper. And we'll just go ahead and attack with the Paramount. Again for 2 points. It's kind of frustrating we can't play that, but I think that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Naga, sure. Put all 3 cards on the lap. And attack, sure. I'll take another 4. I have to imagine you have to play some kind of creature, don't you? No. Okay. Well, if I play the Earthshaker Kenra here, the Oracle can't block. And I think that gets in for lethal. So let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, opponent has to. The opponent would have to have some kind of answer here. He does have mana up, but let's keep going with it. Triggers the Paramount, which is good. Let's alpha in. Make sure to exert the Scrapper. And let's see what he's got. Okay, Gale Strike's pretty good. Counter is only a token, so we lose that. And the opponent will go down to 2 life. So as long as he doesn't have... Yeah, he would have to play another creature, because he does get to... he does get... Oh! Okay. So the Cartouche... Cartouche will be bad for us. So they'll get in for 5 lifelink damage. So he takes 7 here, so that hurts. And then go up to 7. So... Alright, let's see. Final reward. Okay. That feels bad for Oketra, so that was a pretty good series of 3 cards there for them. Alright, so let's think about what we can do here. We can play the Fanbearer. Go ahead and get him out there. Paramount triggers, so we can get in for 3 and keep it relatively close. So, alright, so they go back down to 4. They'll go up to 9 with the Serpent next turn. And now, let's see. Doesn't look like they have anything else in the graveyard that could help them here. So they'll go up to 9. We have to make sure we do 9 damage next turn then. Okay, so Open Fire gets us down to 6. Either way, we need to go ahead and run out the Elite. And I think we just have to go ahead and pass here. Not a whole lot else we can do. Hope they blank on their draw. I haven't played anything yet. Here we go. Alright. So they come in with only him. Interesting. Yeah, we have to make that block. Otherwise, we die. That's not a good way to win the game now, is it? Okay, so now they have 2 creatures. So, we can exert the Elite, which gets in for 3 in the air, and we'll pump everybody. They would have to double block the Scrapper, and the Paramount also gets buffed to 3/3. That's 6, and then Open Fire for the final 9. Okay, yeah, that seems good. No cards in hand, nothing in the graveyard to help them here. So I think we go ahead and move to combat. So swing with the Elite and exert it. Swing with Mummy. Have to make sure to attack with the Scrapper here. Exert him. Go ahead and put those on the stack. That gets buffed. I think this is going to work. I don't see a way out for the opponent here. But let's not, you know, count our chickens before they're hatched. That's the saying, isn't it? I think it is. Either way, that seems fine for the... we'll go ahead and switch that just on the off chance. Keep, you know, take a little more power off the board. Not that it should hopefully matter too much here. Down to 3. Open Fire to the face. And there we go. That is the game, and that is this draft in the books. 2-1 was our final result. We got steamrolled pretty easily round 2. Didn't feel great. I'm sure going back and looking at that there are things that I could have done a lot better. But hopefully you got something out of this video, whether it was in the draft portion or the rounds. Overall, thought it was a pretty fun time, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Like, subscribe to our channel, Community Matters Cast, and I will see you guys around next time for the next draft video by Poru here on Community Matters Cast.